We are back. Welcome to the English to Takeaway podcast. This is episode 31 after a short hiatus. My name is Richard, also known as the Grammar Goat on social media. I'm a content creator and I'm an English teacher, and I'm delighted to introduce my co-host, the fantastic
Thank you very
Jordan.
much. Yes, my name is Jordan. I am also a content creator and English teacher. May have seen some of my posts under English Lingo with Jordan. Um, and as Richard said, it has been a good few weeks since we have done one of these, primarily because you have been jet setting around the world pretty much.
I've been doing a lot of traveling. I have. I've been a bit of a globe
Yes,
trotter, shall we
lovely.
say? Which I'm, yeah, been very lucky to be able to do. But it's nice now to be
I was
back.
going to
Yeah,
ask,
go on.
so people know, where have you been recently? What countries have you visited?
Yeah, so I've been to Mexico, I've been to Colombia, been to Germany, and just last week I was in India. So all over the world, basically. Um, exactly. So it's been wonderful. It's been a fantastic end to the year for me. You know that I absolutely I love travel. I've got the travel bug. So yeah, it's been awesome. My last trip to India last week was with my son as well, and that one was like purely for Grammar Goat filming, and I think we did well. I think we got some good filming done, and met some amazing people and had some delicious food. So yeah, that was probably my favorite trip, was the India trip, I think.
How did your son find it? Because you went to India a little bit earlier in the year, didn't you? And then, of course, decided to go back later in November. What was his experience like going there for the first time?
Yeah, so I love India, and I was really sort of happy and so excited to share India with him, that experience of going, and he loved it. He
Oh,
really
cool.
enjoyed it. He found it a culture shock, but he loved the Taj Mahal because we did the Taj Mahal on one of the days. We were only there, by the way, Jordan, for 48 hours. So it was a 48-hour mission to India. So it was pretty
How
crazy.
to speed run India.
It was exactly that. So it was 48 hours in India, go, go,
Yeah.
go, go, full throttle. And yeah, so the Taj Mahal, we had to get up at 2 a.m.
Whoa.
to leave just after 2 a.m. and drive, make the drive, 3 hour drive. I think it was 3 or 4 hour drive from Delhi to
Wow.
Agra, the Love City. So yeah, we went there to see the Taj Mahal, and it was a wonderful experience as the sun was rising with mist, and yeah, unforgettable, really unforgettable
Nice. That
experience.
sounds awesome. I always see like pictures of the Taj Mahal. It looks spectacular. It really does look quite the beast of like architecture. And yeah, it's I would say one of the architectural wonders of the world, isn't it?
Absolutely, and it's almost unreal when
Yeah.
you're there looking at it. You have to almost close your eyes and then open them again to actually believe that you're
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
yeah, so the Taj Mahal was incredible. The food was incredible. Had delicious butter
Oh,
chicken
good,
with
good, good,
garlic
good, good.
naan, which was very nice. My son absolutely loved that. He said it was the best curry
Well,
he's ever had.
he, if I'm correct in saying, he is a massive chicken fan, right? He loves his Nando's and chicken, right? There we go.
He does, and so yeah, and he loves curries as well.
Perfect.
But yeah, he was so we had this amazing butter chicken in Delhi, and then a few days later he was back at university in London, and he was out in South London in a
Ah,
curry house, and he sent me a picture of a really grotty, disgusting looking chicken curry, and he was like, "Take me back to India." What is this basically?
what?
So he's gone from the best to
Yeah.
the
What?
two
What's this
extremes
slop that
basically.
I'm being served?
Exactly, what is this gruel, that they've just put on my plate?
Absolutely.
So
Well, that kind of uh, makes me feel really interested in taking, of course, because I experienced it this year, but taking you and also um, Patrick to the curry place in Bangkok, because I'm sure he will
nice.
love what they have there. It was incredible. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think of that one.
Yeah, of course. No, very, very excited for that trip as well. In only a few months, really. It's come
Yeah,
around really quick, hasn't it,
April
Bangkok? It won't
April
be
time,
long.
right? It's not far away.
Yeah. No,
Which
exactly. Jordan, I've been traveling with a suitcase basically for the past 6 weeks. How how about you? What have you been up to over in the Philippines? What have you been doing?
so I would probably say that the majority of my time has been taken up playing pickleball. This is popular in America, and it's exploded in popularity in Asia. I was surprised to know that the popularity of pickleball in Vietnam is huge, and it's massive here in the Philippines. We've got courts popping up everywhere now. They're being, built, and lots more people are getting into it. Um, and I am fully addicted. uh, I'm playing 3 to 4 times a week. That's how addicted I am to it. So yeah, it's been fun. I love it. It's great.
So could you explain it? Because obviously, I'm sure, like me, most people know
Yes.
tennis and how to play tennis. So how does pickleball differ from tennis? Because I
So
honestly don't
pickleball
know.
is essentially like a shorter version of, or a smaller version of tennis. You got shorter courts, smaller courts, um, and you don't really serve overarm. You have to serve underarm. Um, you have a space by the net that is called the kitchen, and you are not allowed to step into the kitchen unless the ball bounces in there. Um, so you have to be aware of not stepping in there. So when you volley it, you have to be outside of the kitchen. And the one difference that I can really, I would say, find difficult is the some of the rules, like the kitchen rule, and then also once you serve it, it has to bounce, and then the ball is returned. On the return, you also have to let it bounce as well. So it must bounce twice before you can volley it. So it creates a little bit more of a rally going on. There's yeah, it makes it more competitive. And we play a lot of doubles, so that's really fun because it's so sociable. And for me, pickleball is like, it's part of being sociable. It's creating ways in which we can interact with people and yeah, meet new people. So yeah, it's great fun. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and yeah, it's definitely a sport that I recommend to people. Indeed.
It sounds amazing. How competitive are you, Jordan,
Ever so
playing it?
slightly, no. um, I'm not too bad in terms of like I'm I'm okay if I miss a shot. It's not a problem for me. I just laugh it off. It's a bit of fun. Um, yeah, things are annoying if you try to hit a shot but you don't do it. But I would say that I am competitive, but it's not on the bad side. It's I'm competitive, but I'm good competitive. And also as well,
Yeah,
you have to make your own calls. So you have to call whether the ball is out, whether the ball is in, um, and it's up to you to police those. And I love honesty, so I am all about like if I touch it but somebody doesn't realize that I've touched it, I will tell them that it was their point, right? It's I I
of course,
I
of
would
course.
I don't call a ball out unless I'm certain it's out. Um yeah. So but there are some strange decisions I've seen on videos in pickleball. Some people call a ball out and it's like 1 foot in. I'm like, how did you call that out? Yeah, but
So it sounds like the people that you're playing with then are playing it in the right spirit, just like you, right? So it's not
yeah,
ultra competitive. It's more of a
yes.
social thing. It sounds amazing. Yeah, it sounds
It's great
great.
because you get to meet so many different people, new people, um, people from Canada. We got a lot of Filipinos. Got people from the UK, of course. Yeah, there's lots of people that are joining in. So it's yeah, it's great having a little community, of course, which is nice. Thoroughly enjoying it, of
Yeah.
course.
Amazing. Is it far from where you live to get there?
Um, it's about a 5 minute drive up the road, turn right, and then it's there.
Oh, amazing. So it is very,
Yeah,
very close.
it is
Yeah, great.
walkable to be honest. If I
Wow.
wanted to walk it, I could, but to take the car, it's just so much quicker and easier.
Sure.
But yeah, it's perfect. And also as well, where can you find um let's say 3 hours of fun for about £3,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you can't in the UK. I can tell you that
That's
much.
that's my my thought of it. Like I'm thinking, you get entertainment, you get enjoyment out of it, and you can't find that anywhere else. It's not possible. So yeah, it's great to be able to do it because it's very affordable as well. So yeah, I'm really into it. My daughter's into it as well. Sophia likes it, and
Wow.
my wife is starting to get into it as well. So yeah, it's nice to get everybody playing it.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, Jordan. So that is a huge change, actually, isn't it, in your life since we last spoke? Because I don't think you were so into pickleball the last time we
No,
spoke. So that's yeah, it's a
yeah.
big development there.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
indeed. Shall
cool.
we have a look at an article for today? Um, I have one
Yeah.
article that I wanted to share specifically because I know you are a huge fan of Starbucks, of course.
Love my Starbucks. Whenever I'm traveling, I always get excited when I see that
Yes, yeah.
Starbucks sign.
Uh,
I do a lot of work
have
in
you
Starbucks. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
have you experienced any interesting Starbucks concoctions in other countries that you visited?
Oh, that's a great question. Lots of matcha nowadays in Starbucks, isn't there? Lots of matcha
Yeah,
everywhere. But yeah, I can't really think of anything too strange, to be honest. I think from the Starbucks I've been to in the countries I've visited, it all seems quite your traditional
Mm.
Starbucks type beverages, Jordan. What have you
So
found?
Japan, as always,
It
my
had to
source
be.
of news that I love going to because yeah, I know Japan is wonderful for creating things like this. Japan has, or Japan Starbucks has launched a new drink. Now, I'm probably going to give the name away, and you can immediately image what it is. If I said the name Superchino to you, what do you think?
Well, obviously soup, but that sounds wrong. I mean, what is that? Soup with foam on top or what?
Right, so let's have a look. The company describes the Superchino as a fluffy cappuccino style soup. The soup is a mix of mushrooms, including truffle and porcini, as well as bacon and vegetable um, bouillon. Bouillon. Um, and the reason for this is that as winters get cold in Japan, they wanted to create something that is somewhere between a nice meal and a nice hot drink. And they decided to come up with this idea of a superchino.
It sounds like a posh cup of soup or a posh pot noodle, doesn't it, really? Come on. Come on. Um, sounds a bit weird. Sounds a bit weird to me. I mean, I would try it, I think, definitely if I saw it on the menu. Would you try it, a supercino?
I think, to be honest, it looks or it sounds not bad. Like the ingredients sound pretty good. Yeah, I quite like a good soup every now and again, and yeah, but it just seems like it seems a little bit weird in the sense of, is it really in a cappuccino style? Like I don't know where this frothy, fluffy, foamy stuff will come from. Soup is a soup for me.
I do not like the sound of that, to be honest. The way you've just described it,
Yeah,
frothy, foamy
yeah.
soup. It sounds
It,
wrong, doesn't it?
it,
Doesn't
it
sound very
does,
nice.
yeah. It does sound a little bit strange in that sense. But do you think cafes and coffee shops should try to, as we say, reinvent the wheel, um, or should they just stick to what they know and not bother in trying out these new crazy concoctions?
I think probably it's all about standing out, isn't it, and coming up with something a bit different from the
Yes,
competition. So I'm guessing that that's why they've come up with this idea for a soup. It just made me laugh when you said Japan because I knew it had to be Japan, right? Because everything, all kind of things like this always start in
absolutely.
Japan. It'll it'll be interesting to see if it spreads to other countries, I guess, and comes to the UK, a superchino. I'll be looking out for it,
Yeah,
Jordan.
I think, as you said, the one thing that recently has hit everywhere is the matcha, and of course, matcha's been big in Japan for years and years and years. It's been, yeah, thought of as such a fantastic beverage ingredient to put into chocolates, to um, beverages, lots of things. So yeah, uh, maybe this could be popular, and you may see it in a Starbucks near you soon.
Yeah, nice. Soupuccino. I love it. I love the concept of it. I really, really want to try one now,
Yeah.
definitely.
Do,
Yeah,
do you
amazing.
do you buy into the, because we're talking about like menus and changing of menus. Um, do you buy into this like special menu stuff? Um, like I think McDonald's changes their menu, I don't know, a couple of times a year. They bring out new things, etc. Do you buy into these new menus much?
Well, you know, I love McDonald's, and they recently had a excuse me, a McDonald's World Menu, which was amazing in the UK, where they introduced different foods from different McDonald's all around the world. And so personally, I bought into that in a big way. um, I loved that. Incredible nuggets and an amazing like chicken burger with pineapple, and yeah, it was really really good actually. So I kind of think McDonald's have definitely upped their game there, and they've created some quite posh, posh for McDonald's, but posh burgers and stuff, So yeah, I guess I do buy into that whole marketing thing, and yeah. What about you? Do you buy into new menus and stuff like that?
Absolutely, yeah. Like if I see it, I'm like, I want to try that.
Yeah, exactly.
um, and if they're sold out, I get really disappointed that I haven't tried it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Exactly. It never looks quite as good though, does it? The McDonald's as in the pictures. They have the moving images now, don't they? The videos of the food in the restaurants, and then you
Yeah,
order it, sort of open the box, and it often
yeah,
looks quite different. But fair play to McDonald's. The world food menu was awesome. I really, really like
fantastic.
that.
No, I always remember in Japan, they introduced this. What was it? It was like roasted sesame seed soy sauce burger. It was called the samurai burger or something they called it. Um, and it was really really good. It was unbelievably tasty. I looked at it and I was thinking, maybe it's not that good." And then I tried it. I was like, "This is really really good." And I've never seen it anywhere else in the world after that. So it was very specific for Japan, and yeah, I like those kind of quirky things that they do. It's quite interesting to try something new, of course. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
awesome.
Cool. All right. Well,
Yes.
Jordan, should we get into the English to take away our 10 words or 10 phrases that have come up during the pod, and we'll try to teach them as best we
Yes,
can.
absolutely. Wonderful. Please start.
Okay, cool. I liked something that you said with the word majority. So you were talking about pickleball, and you could have easily said like most of my time is spent playing pickleball, but you said the majority of my
Mm,
time is spent playing pickleball. So I just thought that was, yeah, a really, really nice phrase to use to sound a little bit more, don't know what the word is really, not posh, but a little bit more sophisticated, shall we
yeah.
say, in your English. So yeah, the majority of my time
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
something. So it was a nice
Perfect.
expression.
Um, a lot of mine are to do with traveling. When we were talking about travel experiences, you mentioned one word. You are a globe trotter. I like this one because a globetrotter is somebody who travels around from country to country, and doesn't really stay in one place too long. Um, so yeah, I thought that was a great way to describe your recent travels.
Most definitely. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Next one for me is a phrasal verb to
Oh,
pop up. So you talked about pickleball courts
yes.
popping up everywhere. So I guess in this context, to pop up means to open.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Yeah. They're going to open new pickleball courts. Yes. Perfect. I haven't heard this one for a long time, but you used it when you're describing that things, especially in India, were moving very quickly. Everything was fast paced because you were only there for 48 hours. You had a lot to get done, and you said everything was full throttle. So, full throttle just means that you're basically going as fast as you can and not really stopping. You're just doing that. So yes, I like that phrase. I thought that was good. Um, cool.
Nice. All right, cool. I'm still on the pickleball theme. So we had courts popping up, courts opening. When you talked about pickleball, you were explaining it really, really well about how to play it. And you talked about serving. So
Yes.
overarm, like this, and then the antonym
Mm,
underarm, like this. I thought that might be useful. So overarm, underarm, when we talk about hitting a tennis ball or a
absolutely.
pickleball.
Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Um, and another again phrase that is used a lot is when you enjoy traveling, you love traveling. You can say, "I have the travel bug," which is what you mentioned. And yes, to have the travel bug means you love traveling and you want to go traveling more and more, of course.
Yeah, I've definitely got the travel bug. Absolutely. My son Patrick as well has definitely got the
Yeah.
travel bug. Absolutely. All right, the next one, to reinvent the wheel.
Yes.
So you said this, I think, about, I think you were talking about
Yeah. The
Starbucks,
menus.
weren't
Yes.
you?
Yes. Yes.
The menus, yeah. So um I think in the context that it was used, it was like Starbucks are trying to reinvent the wheel. Was that the context? I can't quite remember,
Essentially,
but
because they're kind of trying to portray it as being a cappuccino style, but it's soup, and
that was
yeah,
it.
it's kind of like a bit of a strange adaptation to it.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, to reinvent the wheel is to try to do something almost revolutionary, something
Mm,
completely different, isn't it? And companies often could be accused of trying to reinvent the wheel when they try to introduce something completely new, completely
yeah.
different, to often to like a mixed reaction, I
Yes.
would think, because
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh, Famously, Coca-Cola changed the recipe for regular original Coke, didn't they? And it was met with outrage.
exactly. So they tried to reinvent the wheel and they
Yes, yes,
failed.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Um, the next one that I liked when we were talking about Patrick's curry in London, um, you mentioned how it's grotty. This grotty curry, greasy grotty curry that was on his plate. Grotty just means that it doesn't look appetizing. It's not really aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, it doesn't really hit all of the boxes, especially after being in India, that you particularly want. So yeah, it was a great expression.
Ugly, isn't it? Grotty,
Yes,
ugly.
absolutely. Yeah,
Probably not. It's probably not one for your IELTS exam, is it? Grotty. It's quite. I think it's quite
very
informal, isn't it? It's very
yeah,
useful to
very
know.
very
Yeah,
informal.
but kind of
Yes,
informal. Yeah, grotty. My student house, for example, when I was a student, was
there we
very
go.
grotty.
Yeah,
Remember with the slugs outside my room, and
yeah.
stuff like that.
True.
All right. I love the well, that's definitely the word of the pod, isn't it? Grotty today. Brilliant one. All right, my last one. You were talking about matcha. You didn't actually say this idiom, but in my head, like it immediately popped
Yeah.
up in my head as you were talking. So you said matcha has been big in Japan for many, many
Yes.
years. And I just thought of the idiom for donkey's
Ah, yeah.
years.
Okay. Good. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Um, so if something's been around for donkey's years, it just means for
Yeah.
a long
Yeah. Yeah.
time. It's maybe a little bit old-fashioned, but I quite like it. I quite like it. I think I would say it because it popped into
Yeah.
my head. So you know, I don't know. I've been teaching English for
Yeah.
donkey's
And
years.
we often talk about it in terms of not seeing someone as well. We would say, "Oh,
Mm,
yeah, I haven't seen him for donkey's years," right? If somebody
yeah,
mentions, "Oh,
yeah.
do you remember, Jeremy?" "No, I haven't seen him for donkey's years. I haven't seen him at all." So yeah, we often would use it in that situation too. So, but yeah, it's a great idiom. Really, really good idiom. Yeah.
Nice idiom, isn't it?
And
Yeah,
the
cool.
last one, I couldn't pass on this one. Uh, Again, you can kind of you can connect it to grotty, but you mentioned like the gruel that is on his plate, specifically for food when it just is terrible. Again, matching grotty and gruel together is a great description. And you can get a really good image. It just means it's very unpleasant to the eye, um, kind of tasteless, doesn't taste very good either, and not many people would want to have it.
Exactly, exactly. I'll have to send you the photo that he sent me
Yes,
of this curry, and I'll send you the butter chicken as well, and I think you'll see the
perfect. Yeah, yeah, we
difference.
can compare the difference.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. Brilliant. Well, some great words there. Let
Yes.
me recap, Jordan. We had the majority of
Mhm.
my time, which means most of my time, a globe
Yes.
trotter, to pop up in the context of courts popping up everywhere or restaurants popping up everywhere, restaurants opening, uh, to go full
Yes.
throttle, overarm,
Mhm.
underarm, have the travel bug, reinvent the wheel, so to try to do something
Yep.
completely new, grotty, my favorite word, I think, of the episode, for
Mhm.
donkey's years, and as you talked about Jeremy, and I haven't seen Jeremy for
There
donkey's
we go.
years for a long time, and then gruel as well, something bland and tasteless
Yeah.
and horrible that you have
Yeah,
to eat.
absolutely. What an array of different vocabulary there.
My mind is blown, to be honest. I, let's just say hope everyone's enjoyed the episode. Hope you've managed to follow the conversation and practice your English listening skills, and also hopefully you've learnt some new words or some new
Absolutely.
expressions there. I'm sure that you
Yes.
have, because some of them are, yeah, very weird and wonderful, but useful at the same time. I think
Absolutely,
definitely.
I agree. Especially some of the more casual ones, you can use them in lots of different situations and yeah, just as we always say, give them a try and just try to use them. That's basically how you're going to improve, how you're going to remember them just by using them. So, yeah, don't be afraid to try some of the words and phrases that you've heard today. Definitely. Awesome. Fantastic.
Perfect. Perfect. Email us
Yes.
in as well. Email us in your news stories. Obviously, Jordan had the soupuccino today. Maybe you've seen an interesting news story online on social media. Email us in English to takeaway pod at gmail.com. We'd love to get your emails and we'd love to read the news stories that have interested you, and then we can talk about
Perfect.
them on the
Sounds
pod.
great. Awesome stuff. Take care of yourself, mate, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. very soon, of course.
Cheers, Jordan.
All
Enjoy your
right,
pickleball. All
bye.
right, take care.